Hi there, this video is going to be a quick start with Canvas. So, where we want to start is from your mail, from documents, any of your Google accounts. We're going to look for that little block, the 9 block up here at the top. It's 3 skinny snowmen standing next to each other. And that's our Google Apps. So if we click that, we can then see all of our apps. For Canvas, you're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and it's this one here that says Canvas. They keep changing the logo. Sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's red. Now it's red with the word Canvas on it, but lots of different ones there. So we're going to go ahead and click that, and that's going to take us to our Canvas account. Ignore all my tabs open up here at the top. Sorry about that. So now that I'm in my Canvas account, I can see my courses. If you don't see this, over on the left-hand side, you should have a section that says Dashboard. So that dashboard, go ahead and click that. You'll be able to see your courses. So I have a few that are published. These are ones that I'm actually in. And then I have a few that are unpublished. These are ones that I have put together or ones that I can work on. So what you should have is a unpublished course and unpublished course for each of your classes. So those should be in there, but if not, you might need to create a course. I'm going to go ahead and create a course. So I'm going to go with Start a New Course. Over here on the right-hand side of the screen, we've got Start a New Course. And I'm going to click that real quick. Under this, I believe, I have a few different accounts. I'm not sure if you will. You should just have either elementary or high school, depending on where you are. But go ahead and click the one that best describes where your class would be. I'm going to start off as elementary. If you're in the high school, don't feel left out, but I'm going to start off as elementary. So we're going to click that, and I'm going to name this course. I'm just going to name it Test for now because this isn't an actual course. And we're going to click Create. So now that I've created my course, it gives me all this kind of gibberish, and this might be where people get stuck and feel confused and lost, and don't panic, it is okay. So we have our test, but we are going to see if we can add some stuff to it that makes it a little easier to work with. So over here on the left-hand side of the screen, we have lots of different choices. We are going to scroll down until we get to Commons. So Commons is where we're going to go for now. This is where things have been uploaded that we can pull from, other courses, other things. And we're going to download a template for our class. So if we click on Commons, this should bring up a bunch of different things, classes that are published to the Commons that honestly you can use some of these. Make sure we're keeping within the copyright laws, but you can go through and see what you can use of that. What we're going to do for now is we're looking for a template for our school. So I'm going to click on Filter here and then go all the way down to who it's shared with. So I just want the ones that are shared with Colonial Beach Public Schools. Now, if we click that and come back to our main screen here, we see a lot of things that are already shared. So we've got some biology, we've got subplans, we've got algebra. I'm going to, again, scroll all the way down to the bottom to some of the first things that were put in. So at the very beginning of COVID, we set up some templates that could be used by all teachers so that our courses looked the same, so that there was some consistency across our courses. So we've got 2 templates here. We've got the high school template and the elementary school template. Now, I'm going to click elementary school. Again, high school teachers don't get offended, but I'm going to click on the elementary template. And this gives me all the stuff that's in there, and this will be our starting point. So what I'm going to do is click Import/Download right over here on the right-hand side of the screen. And that's going to put this into my course. So I've got to select which course I want it in. I'm going to put it into that test course that I just created. And then I'm going to click Import into Course. Now, this might take a minute. So yes, we've successfully started the import, but this could take a little while to actually see the changes in my Canvas course. So what I'm going to do is pull out one that I've already created, our ITRT training. So if we go over to courses, ITRT training. You can also get there through the dashboard like we did before, and boom, we now have our nice little template in place for what we have. Now, just because it's a template doesn't mean it's done. So if you look here, I've got Mrs. Max class. I'm not Mrs. Max, so I'm going to have to change that. I've got welcome, add a short introduction, and then we've got cupcake, ipsum, dollar sit. We've got a bunch of gibberish. So you want to make sure you get rid of the gibberish before you publish this for students. So this is a setup that you can do for your class. You'll notice there are also links. So if we click those links, it'll take us to information that we might need. We've got our first announcement already there and ready to go for you. But let's head back to that main page. So I've got Mrs. Max class here, and if I click on that, I can't really do much with it. I can type it all I want and nothing comes up. So if I need to change it, I've got to click on edit. Edit. And this will open what they call their rich content editor. That was for some reason something they really wanted to drive home for Canvas, their rich content editor. So now that I've got that pulled up, I can go through and make changes. So I'm going to type here to customize. So instead of Mrs. Max class, this is going to be Mr. C's cool class. There we go. Got to get rid of that bracket there, huh? Boop. There we go. We've got Mr. C's cool class. All right, and then I can go down here, edit this, put in a short introduction, and these links are also editable from here, so we could remove the link or change the image from that section. Now up here is your toolbar, all the different changes you can do. So this should look very familiar if you've used Word, ways we can highlight, ways we can change size. We've got bold, we've got italics, but we also have things like links. We can add in new pictures or images, and we can add in media as well. So videos can be uploaded that way. We've got documents, things like that as well. Okay, so if you are a lower grade teacher and you're using Seesaw, this welcome page, this is where you want to put your link to Seesaw. I would say just delete all this and put a link to Seesaw in there. And then work from Seesaw. Don't maybe tell administrators I said that, just so, but there you go. All right, so we've seen this part. I'm going to go ahead and save those changes. So down here at the bottom right, I'm going to click Save. And there we go. This has been saved, and I have also clicked Publish up here. Now, the course itself has not been published. So the course is not published, but the page is published as soon as the course goes live. So let's take a look at other things that we have. Over here on the left, we've got our announcements. We've got modules. This is where most of your daily stuff is going to go. So you'll notice this first module here at the top. This is our teacher module. First thing you want to do, it looks like it's already published for you, but not published for me. I think I went in and unpublished it. So now you're going to click here, unpublish. We don't want this to be published because this is stuff for you, not for the students. And if you click through this, it actually goes through step by step how to edit this template. So this is a template that was set up again at the beginning of COVID to make things a little bit easier for all of us. And I'm going to click back. Whoop. And if you'll scroll down, you'll see you've got a substitute lesson plan module. You've also got a where your journey begins module. And then we did it by weeks before. I don't know if weeks are going to be required this year, but this is a handy way for students to just go into their modules and pull up their weeks. Okay, so you've gone through and you've edited, and now you are ready for your class to see your content. So we're going to go back to our dashboard. And you'll notice that this class that we did is still in unpublished. But you should have a little button that just says publish right here. So we're going to go ahead and go to my ITRT training. I'm going to click publish, and that has gone live out to all of my students who are in that class. I'll do another video on how to add students if we need, and I'll also do a video on syncing grades. So thank you very much for watching this one. Hopefully it was helpful, and we'll see you next time.